Hey guys, Ariel over here at Nyth. It is a little bit more pleasant day than yesterday. It's only drizzled and snowed just a little bit today, and I think tomorrow the weather's supposed to go back to being nicer, but that means that around here things are getting prepped for winter. That's all my garden hoses laid out to finish draining so I can roll them up and put them away. As you can see, the garden is still covered. Some things have frozen, some things have half frozen, some things are fine. Still working on getting everything out from under there. Yesterday I got a batch of sauerkraut going, made some Danish Christmas cabbage, made some more pickles, and so on, just working on all that preserving stuff. But what I came over here to show you was this tree mess. It's currently kind of halfway on top of my strawberries and my asparagus and my horseradish and so on. But anyway, this tree used to be my nice little block so that you couldn't see the compost bin. But there's kind of a wad there. Several of them were already dead. There's one green one that got pushed over. And there's some more leaning dead stuff there pushing on another green one. But with all the moisture we've got the last few days, I think probably a good solid 3 inches of water came down. The weight of that dead tree just tipped the whole root ball out. So what I'm about to do is try to clean that up, chop that up, and probably turn that into the rest of the firewood that I need for the year. I've got, probably about half, maybe a little more of the firewood I need for the coming winter all done and split. Over here on my log pile, big logs, if you haven't been following me before, are for the outdoor fire pit. They don't fit in my tiny little wood stove. And under the bin is my little stuff. So anyway, got that side mostly full, got that one packed right up to the tarp, and so most of that wad over there at the end of the garden is going to be coming in here. That's the next job. Let's see what I can show you of that process. As you watch us work here at 1,000 times the actual recorded speed, just so you know what's going on, that's my neighbor and good friend who helps me with a lot of the bigger projects around the place. He's the one that plows my driveway out, etc., and comes over with bigger tools like chainsaws when I've got projects like this. I'm still getting to be more confident with handling a chainsaw and learning how to use one safely. So that's one of the things I'm working on, but he still is around to supervise and help me with that. And anytime there is something like a tree that's either upright or partially upright, taking those down, because dropping a tree is not something I feel comfortable at all doing by myself yet. So that's wonderful. He's a great help to have around, and In exchange, I do, the majority of the cooking for him, which I think I'm getting the better end of that deal, but he seems to think he is as well. So far that system's working out for us. Okay guys, quick little break because it got late last night and myself and my good friend and neighbor who was helping me got tired and hungry, so we quit. So now I'm back at it. Don't have a whole lot to finish up here today. I think I am going to have enough firewood to from these trees we cleaned up to get me through the entire next winter, in addition to what I showed you that I already have done. As you can see now, there's about 5 tree trunks less than there was. Cleaned up the green ones that were crushed by the dead ones that fell, and the dead ones and the tip dead ones and all that stuff. Got a pretty big slash pile going over here. That'll get scooped up with a tractor and go in a bigger burn pile. It's not going to get burned there. That is far too close to other trees. It wouldn't be safe. It's going to go down the hill and away to more open areas so that can be burned safely later once there's snow on the ground, all that good stuff. So I've just got one tree trunk to finish limbing up and make into firewood rounds, pick up all my rounds and take them over to my chopping block. So here we go. And then guys, there's those days when you mean to get something all finished and you run out of time because you're trying to do too many things in one day. And you have to stop and go make dinner because your aunt and uncle are visiting from the other side of the country. And you don't finish, and by the time you come back out, it has done snowed. So anyway, I've got a few more rounds here to cut up. I'm going to try to actually get that finished today, and then I can just get all my wood piled over there to split. Now, all those trees that were blown down or tipped over from the rain by my garden are in this stack of rounds, other than all the slash and some bug-eaten stuff and some wormy stuff. This should be more than enough wood for the rest of my year, so this all I got left to do is split all this. So that will be a project for another time.